Alright guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to disconnect the stock GM fuel lines to the stock GM fuel rails. First thing you're going to do is you're going to pop up this little clip here, this retainer clip. Put a little screwdriver in there and then just gently, very little pressure, pry up on it. And pull it out. That's what it looks like. Set that aside. And then you're going to need a special little tool. They're very cheap. They sell different kinds. Okay, you're going to need they have different kinds of tools. They have one that's circular, little plastic. And then they have these, which are, I don't know what you call it, like in the form of a scissor. This one is by OEM. It's very cheap, $8 or $9. It has two sides. E is 3/8 and F is 5/16. This is a 3/8 application, so we're going to be using the E side, which is for 3/8 again. So basically you're just going to put it like this over, open it up, close down on it, and then push in with a little force. I'm going to have to put down the camera. But before you do that, you have to do a few things before you try to disconnect the fuel line. You're going to get a little bit of fuel coming out of here. So put some, I'm going to put some pig mat down. Try to get it underneath here so it catches any fluid, any fuel. And then over here you have a Schrader valve, so just undo this cap. And you can put a little screwdriver there and you relieve some of the pressure by pushing down on the Schrader valve. But again, put down some pig mat here to catch that fluid. And lastly, before you do anything, open up the fuel cap, and that'll also relieve some pressure. So put down the pig mat, bleed out the pressure from that Schrader valve there, and then open up your fuel cap. Alright, I'll be back. I'm going to need both my hands to dislodge that fuel line, so I'll be back. Okay, so I got my pig mat in place. Just going to unscrew the cover to the Schrader valve. And see if we can focus. It's not enough light. You know, I can't win. I keep the light on the camera. Doesn't look right. Goddamn thing. There you go. See that? Just push in on that little pin and you'll be able to relieve the pressure. I'm just going to use a little small screwdriver. Alright, I'll be back. Okay, I'll try to show you how to use the fuel line disconnect tool. Let me see if I could get this camera just set up somehow. I'm using my cell phone, so bear with me. Okay, that's the best I could do. So you see the fuel line here. I got the tool around it. Basically, I'm just going to push the tool in towards the fuel line here. And as I push in, I will pull back on the fuel line. Okay, there it comes. It's nice and slow. And there you go. Got some fuel coming out, not much. Try to let it catch on that pig mat. Alright, that's basically it. Not too bad. Alright guys, so that's how you do it. That's how you disconnect factory GM fuel line from a LS3. And I believe it's the same for most LS motors. So get yourselves one of these little tools. This is by OEM, and you want to use the 3/8 side. It's also a good idea. Well, in my case, you know, my car's going to be off the road, and it's going to be a while before it's back on the road. You know, go ahead and cap this fuel line off so you don't get any contamination or debris. And do the same for the fuel rail right here. Even though I'm not going to use it, I'm still going to cap it off to prevent any contamination from going into there and possibly into the injectors. Alright, so that was just one more little reminder. Alright guys, thank you and good luck.